Most people think they understand money. They earn it. They spend it. They save a little. They invest when they remember. And yet, despite doing everything they were told to do, they feel stuck. Not broke. Just stalled. This isn't because they're lazy, irresponsible, or bad with numbers. It's because most people were taught to think about money in a way that feels logical, but quietly works against them over time. Today, I want to talk about what most people get wrong about money. Not in a dramatic way. Not in a motivational way. But in a calm, practical way that actually matters. The first misunderstanding is subtle, and it sounds reasonable on the surface. Most people believe money is primarily about effort. Work harder, earn more. Effort does matter, but effort alone is not a financial strategy. Two people can work equally hard for 10 years and end up in completely different financial positions, not because one worked harder, but because one understood how money behaves over time. Money does not respond to effort the way grades do or the way promotions do. Money responds to structure, to timing, to positioning. This is why people who are incredibly disciplined in their careers can still feel confused when it comes to building wealth. They're applying the wrong mental model. The second misunderstanding is even more common. Most people think saving money is the same thing as building wealth. Saving is important. It creates stability. It reduces stress. But saving alone does not create progress. Savings protect you from downside. Wealth is built on upside. If all of your financial decisions are designed only to avoid loss, you'll never meaningfully participate in growth. This doesn't mean taking reckless risks. It means understanding the difference between preservation and expansion. Many people stay financially stagnant not because they make bad decisions, but because they never give their money a chance to move forward. The third misunderstanding is about time. Most people dramatically underestimate how long meaningful financial progress takes, and at the same time, they overestimate how much effort is required once things are set up correctly. This creates a dangerous pattern. They expect fast results, don't see them, and then abandon the process entirely. In reality, money compounds quietly, almost invisibly at first. Nothing appears to be happening until suddenly it is. People who succeed financially aren't necessarily more patient. They're just operating on a more accurate timeline. Another mistake people make is focusing too much on income and too little on leverage. Income is linear. Leverage is exponential. You can only trade so many hours for money, but systems, ownership, and scalable skills don't have the same limit. This doesn't mean everyone needs a business or investments that require constant attention. It means understanding where your effort creates results once versus where it creates results repeatedly. Most people stay busy, very busy, but they stay busy in ways that reset to zero every day. There's also a psychological mistake most people don't realize they're making. They treat money as an emotional tool instead of a neutral one. They use it to reward themselves when they're stressed, to prove something when they feel behind, or to feel safe when they're anxious. This isn't a moral failure. It's human. But it quietly sabotages long-term decisions. When money becomes emotional, decisions become reactive, and reactive decisions compound just as powerfully as rational ones, just in the wrong direction. Here's something rarely said out loud. Most people don't actually want to be wealthy. They want to feel secure. They want control over their time. They want fewer financial decisions to feel urgent. But they chase surface-level markers instead: income numbers, titles, short-term wins. And in doing so, they miss the quieter indicators that actually matter: liquidity, optionality, and the ability to wait. The final misunderstanding is this. Most people believe financial clarity comes from knowing more information. In reality, it comes from filtering information. The financial world is loud. Opinions everywhere. Predictions constantly changing. People who build real wealth are not consuming more advice. They're consuming less, but applying it more consistently. They don't react to every new idea. They don't chase every trend. They make fewer decisions, but better ones. If there's one takeaway from all of this, it's not a tactic. It's a perspective. Money isn't something you win quickly or master all at once. It's something you align with over time. The people who seem ahead aren't necessarily smarter. They just stopped fighting how money actually works. And once you stop fighting it, progress becomes quieter, but far more consistent. If you found this useful, you're probably someone who values clarity over noise and long-term thinking over shortcuts. That's what this channel is about. No hype. No urgency. Just calm, intelligent conversations about money and decision-making that compound over time. Thanks for watching.